Hello, greetings. I'm really shocked, but I have to make a video about this. Another verse is coming to me, two verses. When Shaitan says, it is recorded in Surah Asad, verse number, I can't remember, that I will, big will deceive everyone, lead everyone astray by your glory. So by your glory, O Lord, it is what the words are important here. Please see, is that the of the Arabic word in question, right? Glory. So when Khalil Gibran just reminded me of Khalil Gibran's the prophet, crime and punishment, or the criminal, that without our knowing in secret, people can, doing something wrong without our, it cannot be without our knowledge. No one can err without our secret consent. So something definitely has gone wrong, like I used to wonder about it. And one Quran ayat opening to another Quran ayat, it seems, right? So remember the glory, by the glory, or might, by your might, or by your honor. One word God uses to describe His glory, His honor, His power, His might. And then here so either the Quran, God didn't know how to structure the Quran and tell us about, we use wordings, different wordings for it. Same wordings are used. I listened to the Arabic word where Shaitan says, by your glory, I will lead many astray except your chosen ones. And these chosen ones have the honor. The same thing, glory, okay, let's keep it short. Izzat of God. Izzat is honor. So many honor, women honor killing in Pakistan. Another thing is I want to mention this, is that I'm not a hate monger. I want to spread love. But many people say this, like the hypocrites are described in the Quran. They say we want peace, but they actually don't want peace when they come to you in front of Allah and the Messenger. So, however, here, so I don't know whether you will believe in me or not when I say I am not. I guess you will not believe in me, and I can understand why the Muslims now don't believe in Shias. Although we say the same Shahada, only at Aliun Waliullah, Wasiur Rasulullah. Ali is the friend of Allah, the inheritor of Prophet Muhammad. Nothing wrong in that, but so even in the Quran, the Shahada, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, is mentioned in different places. And so if Ali and Waliullah is not mentioned, the friends of Allah are mentioned. And that I will talk about later, just contemplate on that later. But for now, what I mean to say is that, you see, I kept wondering, like in this religion, what is this? Muslims testing Muslims. Muslims, believers are guardians one of another. And then what is this problem? All the time, shaitan. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. So I'm not a hate monger, but how will I make you believe in this? However, to speak about this is very important. So Prophet Muhammad's lines to himself, that if we find the truth, why not speak for it, even if it is against our own selves. What a good way to put it in the Quran, and to deceive us. And then how hypocrisy came out. You know how I wondered, so because the Quran says they made a covenant with God, but then they went against it. They went against broke the covenant of God. So looking for my glasses here, can't find them. So anyways, what I'll do is, instead of showing you these verses in the Quran, first is, Surah Munafiqun, all honor belongs to the messenger. How? So Surah, all honor belongs to Allah and His messenger. So by this honor, shaitan. So in Surah Munafiqun, that's the surah for hypocrites, on hypocrites. How can shaitan beguile? Couldn't God use some other word like this energy, neutral energy that is there? But only through his honor can shaitan beguile and lead men astray. And what we are told in the Quran, that this is whoever shaitan touches, then my God, the associating idol worshippers, associating things and idols, vain idols with God, whom their forefathers they've learned from, and it goes on. Now about Pakistan, I was Arif Ajaikai was saying in his video on YouTube, recently uploaded, I think, a few hours ago, he's been threatened. A letter has been sent to him abusing the Hindus and some Hindus and all this, him, and a very bad abuse. So we want this to stop. And before that, in the morning yesterday, I was one of the first ones to like Mulhed. In Urdu, I think, or English it was, I can't remember. Haris Sultan has also been, his life has been threatened again. And there's money on him. There's a price on him that whoever kills Haris Sultan, God forbid, I will give him like $1,000. And about my life also, like some of the betrayers, molesters, and sexual assaulters. I wondered why, even in Shia Islam, some in my family, and the Jews were so good, and the Jews, boys in London, when we used to live in London, in my childhood, we had a house there. Our neighbors were Jews. We were in the Jews neighborhood. So we were one of the first Arabs to be there. And, it was my two neighbors we played cricket with. I would call them, sometimes playing tennis with them, sports. They didn't touch me. So I kept wondering, like, what is this? You see, that's why in Surah Nur, like, this is why Yazid, we are told on one hand, Yazid covered his women and snatched the veils of Prophet Muhammad's grandchildren, granddaughters, and all, and great-granddaughters, and Imam Hussein's wives. So, what is this? I used to wonder, why would Yazid go so crazy to do this to such an extent? Although tyrants do exist, but then when we look at Surah Nur, through my research and findings, prostitution is allowed of bondswomen, captives. And then we have our Shias who, we say, no, Bibi Zainab, Bibi Sakina. I don't know how to say this right now. I'm not ready to say this. But Yazid kept his women in parda, veiled, and snatched. So why did Yazid do this? Because in Surah Nur we are told, there's a word for it, Surah Nur, ayat 33. Who really, like, look who's talking, right? So all the filth of this izzati, honor and glory, might of Allah. How could, when Yazid says, your chosen servants have it not, but they have the honor of Allah and by Allah. So someone articulate help me in this. Can you see this? Surah Munafiqeen. Let me see if I can read it without the glasses and quickly with this video, because it takes time for me to upload videos. I'm not live stream. And on Facebook someone complained against me when I said that, what was it now, do not kill those who have killed on blasphemy in Pakistan, those Muslims in the Islamic world. They should go on blasphemy, killing like Mashal Khan, mobsters, lynching and all this. They should go and commit suicide, kill themselves. I did not say go kill them. I did not say something like this. No, even in SM Law College, one of my lecturers was saying in Karachi, Sindh, that when I had joined before going to Alban College, London, that go and kill yourselves. Your parents would be grateful if you do this. So it's this hate speech, and they've cornered us. They've cornered us so much that, sorry, I have to say this. And so we listen to Arif Ajakai on YouTube channel. I'll be uploading this also, so you can go to the YouTube. And if you're reading this, if you're listening to this, then it is on my YouTube channel. So we have to speak for ourselves now. Too much time, so much so many molesters, and terrible. In Sadr, and now in Tariq Road I was told rapists. So be very careful, when you go to Tariq Road. Recently, before coming to Dubai, I was told, 10 years ago now, it seems very recent, time is flying by. So Surah Munafiqun, do you see what I'm seeing? For the Shias it is very difficult. Munafiqun, right? So all might. So it's very confusing. Either Abdullah Gondal is right. Whoever said the Quran's sentence structures, verse structures are poor or very poorly put. Arun Ra also, poorly put. This Quran is very poorly put, and someone also said that it's very dangerous. Also Dr. David Wood, if he can help me in this. So now if I know the minds of some Muslims, they'll say, okay, show us. So in my health, please excuse me, but it's there, the Quran ayat is there. You can see I was also Shia. For me, my religion was more important than my love or my life. Although it didn't show very much in everything, but when it came on my religion, I did leave. I did correct myself and all this. So, yes. So, who will leave will you leave your loved one that you desire for lustfully? I left the one who I loved purely, with my pure heart. So, okay, I cannot carry on right now. I'm sorry. Documentations, verses I will provide later. It's just that I'm very angry, upset. Arif Ajakai has uploaded a video saying that a letter has been sent to him, threatening to kill him and abusing other Hindus, well-known Hindus on YouTube who are, on social media doing some great work for India. So this is really, really terrible. And Harith Sultan, even though I don't get along, I was saying you are a hypocrite, this, that, on his live streams, but still killing someone is not. I don't agree to that at all. I condemn it totally. You should sit in civilized manner when someone is telling you that the Quran is wrong, that we see it like this. Why would you kill them? See, the Prophet, he allowed prostitution. Why could you? How could you miss this? That's why we have. That's why I wondered. And now I've got the answer why some of our Muslims, Shia Muslims, doing this, assaulting sexually women, girls, child, pedophilics. Okay, so I have to talk about this since I see it. It's very clear. There's room for prostitution, and no punishment for if the believers come coerce them into prostitution. Because how can it's either it can't be poorly structured. Well, in a way it is. The verses are like disorderly. Abruptly it ends with Satan, God condemning Satan and to hell and his followers. And then in that verse we are told, when against the pagan Arabs we are told, Satan says that Shaitan says, I truly fear Allah. If he truly feared Allah, how could he do such a thing? But then by your izzat, I have, like, by your izzat. So association with the God. Look at this, association of Prophet Muhammad with God in Surah Munafiq and the believers. So as Allah, the messengers and the believers. So I'm going to Surah Munafiqun. Verse. Sorry, yeah, the verse in it. So I cannot pause this. I'll just, please give me some time. I just get my glasses. So without secret consent of God, Shaitan would never have led us astray or made us associate anyone with God. Idol worshipping. The hypocrites come to you, O Prophet. They say, we bear witness that you are certainly the messenger of Allah. Now it seems that Rasulullah learnt it from the pagans. In him was the hypocrisy. I'm showing you this right now, right? So, and but Allah bears witness that the hypocrites are truly liars. So now if we realize that Prophet Muhammad was a hypocrite, then we have to speak about this. And the other person, well, the sky has come down on me. It seems it's so terrible. They have made their false oaths a shield, hindering others from the way of Allah. Evil. This is like Shaitan. But this is because they believed and then abandoned faith. So this is the hypocrisy disease coming in their hearts. Therefore the hearts have been sealed, so they do not comprehend. Okay, I'm not giving you the verse numbers, just quickly, because it takes time to upload this video on YouTube. What you see them but appearance, worthless. Where's that verse that come, the messenger of Allah will pray for you. When it is said to them, come and forgive you, they turn in disgust and away in arrogance from the Prophet. They turn away in arrogance. It is the same whether you pray for them. There's no forgiveness for hypocrites. They are the ones who say to another, do not spend anything alone. With the messenger and Allah, immigrants. Oh yes, so I think it's come. They say, if we return to Medina, yes, after the, oh believers, do not let your wealth, no, where is it? No, they say if we return, yeah, this one, Surah 30, oh God, I can't see this. I can't see the number. They say if we return to Medina, the honorable will definitely expel the inferior, but all honor and power belongs to Allah, His Messenger, and the believers, yet the hypocrites do not know. So by this honor also, Shaitan has, we are told in Surah Saad, Shaitan will lead men astray. So whose fault is it? We did not create Satan. And then Muhammad, we are told, has come to give us marifat of Shaitan, true enlightenment of Shaitan, so that we will keep away from Shaitan and his works. But it seems the other way around now, that secretly, through the might, if this honor, the same word is used for Shaitan, has used it to lead people astray, then this honor, this power, by this Allah's might, and it belongs to the messenger, Allah, the messenger, and the believers. So secretly they wanted this, that we become hypocrites. Some people become hypocrites. This is how I see it. If you see it otherwise, it is for you to see it otherwise, but I now have come to this conclusion. And although some room I leave out but how long will I be? How long will I be contemplating in this religion and saving the face of this religion, when so many contradictions now? Isn't it enough for me? For me, it should be enough. So my health is also not keeping well, and it's very hard for me to make videos. And so this video takes time to upload, so I try to bring it into another video movie maker and it makes it a little less, and then it wouldn't take time for me to upload as much as this video would make. The mobile video raw, it takes time, a lot more time to upload on YouTube. So I have to bring it into another movie maker, and so it takes time. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, I will provide the verses and will show you later on, because I know how the Muslim mind is, very, very, like some of them, very can't see this, and then they are threatening our lives. It's just not fair. It is very oppressive, very unjust.